Alright guys, here I am doing another update video. Everything is going good. I'd have to check the date of my last update. I think it's been maybe 2 weeks or so, I'm not sure. Everything has doubled up in size, looking good. I've trimmed some of the baby dwarf tears and located them in a couple other places. I will zoom in on those a little bit here in just a moment and get some better pictures. I had to change my filter right here. It was a disaster. It was slowing down my intake. But I put in my CO2 and started bubbling again and got the tester in. I'll try to get a good view of the tester if this angelfish will get out of the way. It's that nice bluish green color. They say you want kind of a green color, but I don't really want to turn it up too much. Right now I run it 24/7. If I turn it off at night, the plants actually consume so much of it that it'll be real dark in the morning because there'll be almost no CO2 back in the tank. But everything is looking good. Sorry about the puppies over here playing with the older dog. I'll get a good video of these Amazons for you. They have doubled, growing so many new leaves, big, green, vibrant leaves back here. These are some of my more favorite ones. I like these ones. I picked them up. Really healthy ones at the store, and they have the nice big leaves. Sorry, these angelfish, they're just super friendly. Everything looks good. Only issue, reason I also started pumping the CO2 back in is the baby dwarf tears. Everybody I see has these baby dwarf tears, and they spread and they kind of cluster on the bottom. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. If anybody has recommendations on that, I would gladly like to know, because right now mine are, as you can see, they're just growing really long. And I consulted my local aquarium guy, super friendly guy. He said that they will grow as long as they can, and I've trimmed them. I keep trimming them about halfway right here, replanting them, so that's why I have a bunch of them all over the place. But everything's doing good, really. Some of these ones back here, they're called the random assortment plants. I have one right here, it's probably one of the best looking ones. It's growing crazy. And then I trimmed these recently and got them growing again, and everything's looking good. I got some Java moss. Got this little ball. It was kind of scraggly looking at the aquarium store for $5. It's getting good, getting long. I'm gonna probably trim some here soon and put it down in my filter media. I have all these little lilies. I'm not sure what they're called. I accidentally got some of them in my bag at the aquarium store, and they grow a lot. Crazy. They're spreading. I keep taking them out, and I've started migrating them to the sump. They keep getting in my wave makers like this, and they break down and then shoot all over the place. Some of the shrimp like them. Shrimp are hanging out. They just kind of feed around here and there, but let's get down to the sump. We'll check it out. We got this is where I put a bunch of them down here. I also have the beanworks down here. I don't know if I put that on my last video or not. I'm gonna have to take these plants out and probably relocate them back up top, just because of all these getting out of hand. They make good filter media to keeping my nitrates down real low. Everything's flowing good, still good. I'm gonna do another video tomorrow because this pump, I've been having issues with it keeping up. I've never actually been able to open up this valve all the way because it will absolutely drop so much water that it'll fill this whole sump up. I've got 1.5 inches up top down to 1.25 inches down here, and that bad boy will flow. So I have a DC Current USA, the biggest one they make, the 6011 with the 3170 gallons per hour. This one right here does 1856, I believe, and it does a good job. I'm gonna trim this hose down though. It's got a little extra hose. Wires are a little messy. I haven't been messing with them yet. I'm trying to get this new pump in, so I'll do an unboxing of the new one tomorrow. Get it set up. I'm hoping that it gives me the opportunity to adjust this all the way open, get as much flow as I can, but everything's doing good. I'll do another weekly update soon. I know it's not the prettiest with the spray bar, but I had to do what I could do with the local Lowe's and build everything myself. Actually, aquarium stores don't have a lot of fittings and stuff, so you just have to get creative and do what you can do sometimes. It works really good. Got a little hole up here, you can see that for air if the power ever goes off. I have one over here on this one, so it'll stop the suction. Angelfish, they're just in the way. These were a good buy right here. They're the blues, and got them for $10 a piece. They're growing like wildfire. Got them. They were about the size of a quarter, so they're getting there. I'll post another video tomorrow of the unboxing and everything, and I'll do another one here in about a week or so and see how much these plants grow and see what they look like then. Other than that, everything's going good, and we'll see where this Java moss gets. Hopefully it gets big enough that I can start donating it to some other people locally, because it's hard to find from my understanding in this area. If you got any questions, go ahead and leave a comment and I'll get back to you. And like I said, I'll just do another updated video soon and we'll see what happens. That was a good one.